Greetings of peace and love to all of you, my friends at St. John's. I'm Jackie. I'm excited to be with you here today. For those of you who are from St. John's, for those of you who are visiting with us on our website today. So it's good to be with you. If you're like me, and I'm sure you are, you're all missing Mass. I'm a liturgy buff. I love Mass. So I'm sure your hearts are sad and missing being together in community. And I wanted to give a shout out. So anyway, we're looking forward to being together with you again when that time comes. But I did want to give a little shout out to our musicians here at St. John's. Every year, every Mass, you're bringing your gift, sharing with us, and I know how much you miss sharing in music together. So just a shout out to you. Next week we're going to do music at all of our daily videos, so hopefully you can be a part of that. As you know, for this week we've been talking about sacraments, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the sacrament of marriage here at St. John's. So starting out, I just wanted to share with you some verse. My beloved is mine and I am his. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal on your arm, for love is strong as death, passion as fierce as the grave. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can floods drown it. And that comes from Song of Songs, beautiful scripture that's used in weddings here at St. John's and elsewhere. So we have several weddings planned this summer, and many of you are married, and so you know what it takes to plan for a wedding. There's a lot of excitement. You're looking forward to this day. You're planning the venue, the reception, the church, and it takes a lot of work, and you're getting those invitations together. You're preparing spiritually. We at St. John's have several marriage mentor couples that are meeting with our couples, sharing their lives and what it means to be in a committed relationship for years, forever. So we thank them as well. So there's a lot of preparation, and then you're ready for that time. You're ready to walk down that aisle. Let's take that walk here at St. John's. So many of our couples have come to this day, and now we have this summer, the coronavirus of St. John's. The pandemic is here. So there's a lot of concern, a lot of anxiety. Can I still have my wedding at St. John's? Can I still bring my family and friends? What's it gonna look like? Do we all have to wear masks? So we're gonna talk a little bit about that today. We don't have answers. We don't have all of the answers. As you know, we don't know when we're coming back for Mass at St. John's yet, but we have a couple of weddings that will be taking place here. So one of the weddings that they decided in June here, they're gonna have about 10 or 20 people that'll be gathering here, and we've worked with them. We wanna make sure that they can still enjoy this time with their loved ones. So we will be distancing. They will be distancing themselves from each other, but they can have their family and friends. They've chosen to go with a smaller wedding of 10 to 20 people. We have a couple of other weddings yet this summer. August, September, again, we don't know what that's going to require of us when that time comes, but they are going to have their weddings. And one of the things that we've heard much of on the news and with recommendations is that if you've got a space that maybe you could allow up to maybe 1/3 of the capacity of the space. We are blessed here at St. John's to have such a large gathering space. Our nave is very large, so even 250 to 300 people would easily be able to spread themselves out here. So family and friends would be able to be with you.
The flyover for essential workers today.
Very cool. So we're a part of that, the flyover. Did you hear that? All right. All right, so we talked about couples that are going to continue. They're going to have their wedding here. And I just wanted to say that there are probably 4 couples or so that have decided this year that they're going to reschedule for next year sometime. how hard that must have been. And then think of the challenges that they had with probably multiple weddings wanting to change for next year. And so they had that challenge twice. So we just want to say that we're with you. Ask all of you to keep our wedding couples in prayer, lift them up, and pray for all of you as well. And so I leave you today with another message of love. You have ravished my heart. I will exalt and rejoice in you. I will extol you. I will extol your love. Rightly do I love you. Your desire is for me. Beautiful messages of love. Thanks to Lisa Beer. Blessings, everyone.